Hi guys, welcome to Vineyard Kids. We're so excited to be with you. I'm Steph.
I'm Becca.
And today we're going to take a little time and talk about how God made us all with feelings. And sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we feel sad, and sometimes we feel afraid. Becca, is there anything that you're afraid of?
Yeah, so I'm afraid of the dark, and a lot of times I'm scared of broccoli. How about you? Are there things that you're scared of?
I'm scared of spiders. What are you guys afraid of? Shout it out. Tell us what you're afraid of.
Right? We all have stuff that we're scared of, and that's what we're going to be learning about today. Even Jesus' best friends were scared.
So our story today is a time where Jesus' friends were really afraid, but Jesus was with them. So let's practice that. When I'm afraid, God is with me. Let's say that one more time. When I'm afraid, God is with me. So in today's story, Jesus and his friends were teaching a bunch of people about God. And Jesus was feeling really tired and exhausted, and so he told his friends to hop into the boat so that they could go on a little trip together.
And that's what we're going to pick up in our story today, friends. Come on over.
Jesus had finished teaching the crowd, and now he had something to teach his friends. So they all jumped into the boat with him and set sail across the sea. Jesus was so tired. He'd been teaching the people all day. So he lay down in the back of the boat and fell fast asleep. It was a quiet evening. The water gently lapped against the boat, and the sun slowly set in the sky. Jesus was sleeping. The disciples were quietly talking. Then all of a sudden, they were in the middle of the biggest, loudest, scariest, most ginormous storm you could ever imagine. The wind blew hard, the waves grew huge. The water poured into the boat, but Jesus was still asleep. The wind blew harder, the waves grew huger, there was thunder and there was lightning. Becca.
Sorry,
Wrong thunder.
Okay. Thunder.
The water filled the boat, but Jesus was still asleep. Jesus, wake up, we're drowning, don't you care? What a silly thing to say to Jesus, of course he cared. He loved his friends so much that one day he was going to die for them. Jesus stood up in the boat, the wind was still blowing, all his friends were still panicking, but then Jesus did something amazing. He didn't help his friends pour the water out of the boat. He didn't help them try to row back to land. Jesus simply spoke. But he didn't speak to the disciples, he spoke to the storm, to the wind and to the waves. Quiet, be still. Just 3 little words, and the storm stopped. Right away, at that very moment, the sea was quiet, still, and calm. Then Jesus looked at his friends. Why are you so afraid? Do you still not trust me? But they were terrified, and they asked each other, who is this? Even the waves and the wind do what he says. This is what Jesus wanted to teach them. He wanted them to know who he really is. They knew that only God could tell the sea what to do, that only God could tell the wind when to blow and the waves when to crash. Only God can do these things. But the disciples had just seen Jesus do the same things God can do. So what is the answer to their question? Who is Jesus? Jesus is God. So in our story, we saw that Jesus is God. And when we're afraid, God is with us. He's in control, so we don't need to be afraid. Our Bible verse for this story is Matthew 28:20, where Jesus says, I am with you always to the very end of the age. Can you guys say that with me? I am with you always to the very end of the age. God is with us. So let's finish by praying. Jesus, thank you so much that you are close, that you are with us. No matter how we're feeling, if we're having fun and we're happy, if we're feeling sad, or when we're afraid, you are with us and you are in control. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for being near. Amen. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
The lions roar, roar, and the monkeys say ooh. The parrots squawk, they can't say I love you like I do. The lions roar, roar, and and the monkeys say ooh. The parrots squawk, they can't say I love you like I do. Pigs go oink, and the cows say moo, moo. The chickens cluck, they can't say I love you like I do. I can sing I love you, shout I love you, whisper I love you. The dog goes woof, and the cat goes meow. The fish goes but they can't say I love you like I do. All right, I need some animal noises.
Crocodile. Snake.
A crocodile? Oh, we'll do a crocodile, chomp chomp. What else? A snake? Crocodile, a snake, and how about a wolf? I like the wolf. Let's do it. Crocodile, snake, and a wolf. Here we go. The crocodile goes chomp, chomp, and the snake goes sss, and the wolf goes oh. But they can't say I love you like I do. I can sing I love you, shout I love you, whisper I love you. Every day. I will worship you as I shake my shaker. I will worship you as I stamp my feet. I will worship you as I wave my streamer. I will worship you as I lift my hands. And I worship you. And I worship you. I will worship you as I shake my shaker. I will worship you as I stamp my feet. I will worship you as I wave my streamer. I worship you as I lift my hands. And I worship you. And I worship you.